Happy Saturday. I'm Natalie Cargile. Welcome to the Connect Show. So excited to have my co-hosts with me today. Hey, ladies.
Hi. Happy Saturday.
So glad to see all of you. Well, it's Saturday, May 2nd, new month, new you. And we're super excited here at the Connect because we have released our brand new website and platform today. And so excited, crossing our fingers, hoping you guys are loving it. And we are looking forward to your feedback. So hopefully you head over to the website. It's www.theconnectonline.com. Check it out. Give us your tips and tricks. Coming up later, we have a guest that helped us with much of that. All right, ladies. So this is an exciting weekend. This week, breaking news, Governor Abbott announcing a plan to slowly reopen Texas. Krista and Shauna, get up and do a happy dance right now.
Wait, let me do it again with my mask on. Hold on.
Girl, you crack me up. Okay, so what are y'all thinking? What are you thinking?
I think it's needed. Our economy needs it.
Yeah, I mean, I think though, again, I think part of the reason it's polarizing is there's a lot of like hair salons and, nail salons and things like that that are excited that some of those things are opening, but I think still frustrated that they can't.
And I'm, of course, as a business owner, I'm excited for other business owners to be able to open their business, but I want everyone to do what's right for them and to remain cautious as they do this. I think if we jump all back in the way we used to do things, then I would hate to see all of those cases spike again. So I think as long as we keep sanitizing and washing hands, and I know not everyone's for wearing masks, but I think if you feel comfortable wearing a mask, then you should do so. That extra layer of protection just could maybe save someone's life. Why not? So.
And I still think some of it naturally, because there's the Natalies and Christina Lees of the world who are like, we aren't going anywhere. So open or not, there's going to be those of us who are still home.
That's right, Christina. But if you are brave and you are willing to go out, step out in style, like the Connect Network. Thanks to Rig ID, Krista Escamilla. Now, Krista, I've got to tell you, this is fantastic. She texted all of us earlier this week and was like, you guys, I have a surprise for you. And she sent a picture. It's this adorable mask that is customized with our company. So of course, if you're a business owner, you need one too. Krista, talk a little bit about how you came up with this.
Well, it's just part of being creative and branding your company and making sure that you're getting your logo out there. We embroider on hundreds, maybe not even hundreds, thousands of hats each year. So why not embroider on your masks? And there's so many different types of masks. There's the gator mask. You could put your company logo here. There is this mask that can be worn over your medical mask. So maybe you don't want to go out like this, but if you put this over it, why not? You're still, it's just being creative. I think a lot of people are doing it. We just wanted to give it as an opportunity to do so for your company. And of course, for the Connect, we thought, why not? Let's do it. So
I love it. I love it. And you know what? Why not? And this can be washed. That's what I love so much about it. You can wear it, you can wash it, and you can wear it again. Well, with this new reopening this weekend, I'm expecting to see several people out and about. But after our last show, I finally got my kids in the car. We just drove around for something to do because it had been about 47 days since we had left the house. And I was shocked to see so many people out. I hadn't been out in nearly 50 days, but kids were gathering in the parking lots. People weren't really wearing masks. And then I just had to think for a moment, am I being over dramatic? But I came home. I thought for a moment, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be one of the smart ones. I'm going to be masked up and everything when I go out. But it was very interesting to see, how people were maneuvering out and about.
Well, and I think going forward, that's going to be a new thing. Even 6 months from now, people may still choose to wear a mask, and that's okay.
Right. So
And really, I think that's what's key is to remember to do what's right for you. Because a lot of people have compromised immune systems, or they have elderly people they're taking care of and they don't want to pass something on to them. So really, is 5 minutes of wearing a mask gonna hurt you or help you? It's gonna help, if anything, so it's like, why not just take that extra layer of protection? That's how I look at it.
And if you're like me and your Safety Sally, you actually put like EpiShield in your nose and then around your face and then the mask.
Right, exactly, Christina. That's why we're here, girl. That's why we're here. So it looks like as of Saturday morning, at least 1 million people have contracted the virus in the United States, and at least 60,000 have died. So with all of this kind of saddening news, what are some of the ways you as moms and business owners are staying motivated during this time?
I'm in construction, and so it motivates you because even with COVID, it kept going. So I have not had to self-motivate just because my industry is one that didn't stop.
Well, and for me, like a lot of people within the Connect, I am an independent contractor. So I have to stay self-motivated, whether that's through education, through connecting with other people in the business, other people outside of the business. That's one thing I do enjoy about the Connect is our masterminds give us that opportunity to connect with a bunch of women in different businesses. So we get to refuel, re-energize, learn. For me, it's just, I have to stay self-motivated all the time.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, I did the same thing. I didn't really change anything except for just stay consistent and make sure that I keep my daily routine and read my devotional and exercise and things I was doing before, just kept it up and maybe was a little bit more thoughtful of it, and just reminding myself, make sure you're saying what you're grateful for before you get out of bed. Make sure that you still use your day planner, even though it may not be as full as it used to be. It looks different, but it still can help you in kind of sorting through your day. So those are definitely things I've used. And then I keep music running all day long at the house instead of the TV, because I want to feed the kids music instead of so much coronavirus news. So.
Absolutely. I love that, Krista. Music makes the heart happy.
Yes, it does.
You're going to be asking us some questions. We have our makeshift yes and no's. I know you viewers are waiting for us to bring it back. So we are ready.
Okay, let's do a fun yes or no game. So are you cooking more during the pandemic?
Yes. Can we put a sad face on the yes? Like yes, but sad yes.
That's a good idea, Christina. Yes, unfortunately, we are cooking more.
Yeah, no, running out of ideas.
I know. We need to do a recipe swap. That's what next week. Recipe swap coming up. Are you baking more? No.
No.
My kids are, which is great, but not me. What are you baking, Shauna?
Well, we've had birthdays, we've had just random things. And when you have a teenager at home, that the metabolism doesn't stop. So they still want to eat.
That's a good point. That's a good point. All right. You're watching TV more.
Yes.
Yes. Christina.
No.
Christina's like, I didn't watch it before.
Doesn't get me to watch that much TV.
How about cleaning? Are you cleaning more?
Yes.
Sad again. Sad yes.
Yes.
I have so much laundry. The laundry and the dishes don't go away.
They don't.
And there's only two of us. I can't imagine y'all Brady Bunch.
I keep apologizing to my dishwasher every time I turn it on. I'm like, I'm sorry, you're being used again.
That's hilarious.
I mean, really, the dishes have been washed more than ever in the past 21 years I've lived in the house. So, yeah.
I believe it.
All right, what's next? Oh, are you working out more?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm working out the same that I did before, which is every day except for the weekends, maybe. But yep, there was about 2 weeks where I wasn't great, but now I'm getting back into my greatness.
And I think I am a little bit more just because there's not as many kids activities. We're usually in the month of April and May, we're at a golf tournament every single Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so since we're not doing that, then there's more of that consistency there. So definitely yes. All right. Are you sleeping more?
No.
No.
I don't know. It's weird because I stay up later, but I get up later. So I don't know that I'm sleeping more or not, but it's different.
New schedule.
I've taken some naps. That's like my favorite hobby. So
That's awesome. That's fun. All right, that's it. That's all the questions I have. Do y'all have any questions?
Are you happy it's a new month, new you?
Speaking of new month, new you, I think that we have an exciting guest coming up next, right?
That's it.
Yes, coming up next, marketing strategist Christy Jo Lightfoot is joining us, and she's going to teach us how to grow our businesses using a Texas-sized strategy. So I can't wait to hear what she has to say. We'll be right back with more ways on how to make your month amazing. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Are you looking for flame-resistant uniforms? Consider Rig ID Workwear. Here's 5 reasons why. There are no contracts. That's worth repeating. There are no contracts. Eliminate the hassle of lost rented garments. Corporate discounts are available for your entire workforce at Rig ID. Put an end to the hassle and stress of pickup and delivery of your company's uniforms. We offer full FR uniform products as well as boots, gloves, and accessories. Stop by Rig ID Workwear and start saving your company both money and time.
Well, welcome back to The Connect. So exciting. Our next guest, you're just going to love her. Her name is Christy Jo Lightfoot, and she helps women business owners ignite their incomes and grow their businesses with her Texas-sized strategies. So welcome, Christy Jo. Happy you're here today with us.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Well, tell us a little bit about how you got started in marketing. I know you have a background in branding as well. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I did get started in branding and even just invitations, and that just kind of led to working with businesses. And everybody would get this pretty little package, this gorgeous brand and a gorgeous website, and then have no idea what to do next. And so I just kind of found myself helping entrepreneurs take that next step. What do I do now that I have this pretty brand? Now what do I do? Because also, without a marketing strategy and knowing how to even get customers, your brand is kind of useless. So that's just kind of evolved from one step to the next. I guess just kind of from helping them in the beginning just kind of led to the second step.
Christy Jo, that's so wonderful. Can you tell us a little marketing 101? What are some of the basics that we need to know when we are promoting our business?
One of the biggest mistakes that I see entrepreneurs making is that they always think about themselves. They're almost trying to market towards themselves, and we aren't always our own customer. And so just thinking more about our customer instead of ourselves or what we want our brand or our marketing to be like and who we're talking to can completely change the game. I find that that's just one of the really important steps that you can take, and that small tweak. And if you're talking to busy moms, you want to make sure that you are actually speaking to busy moms. And someone like myself, I don't have children, so that would be better to talk to someone, look at my audience instead of looking at myself and speaking to someone as myself.
When we're so much social media now, Christy, and I'm sure you see a lot of businesses out there, when something comes across and it's an obvious whoopsie, does it just drive you crazy? You want to contact them to help them?
Sometimes, yes. There are businesses that I can just see, I guess, and I think, oh my gosh, you could be so much further if you just tweak this, but I try to just stay in my lane and wait until I'm asked.
Were we one of those people?
No.
Like, oh yes, you were.
When you're looking at a brand, what makes you decide some colors, maybe over other colors? How come this company's a pink and how come that company's a yellow? What is it that makes you really kind of pick those colors?
A lot of it has to do with looking through a client's ideal customer, what they would typically go towards, and then also looking at color psychology. So, hospitals are usually a certain color just because it brings in calm, and looking at those colors based on what type of business it is and who they're trying to attract.
And I actually do have a business question as well, not just about animals, farm animals. So when you do a brand, how long should people think that that's going to hold them? Because I would assume a brand is not one and done, right? Like, how often do you think it should either evolve or be updated?
I really think that depends on the brand. There are brands that can kind of go through a longer period of 10, sometimes even 20 years with maybe just a small tweak to fonts or maybe a brighter color in some areas. And then there's some businesses that will brand more on trend. And so those trends can fade away in anywhere from a year to 6 months. Kind of like bell bottoms. I mean, those fade their way back around and then, they'll disappear. So it really depends on what the brand is and if they've branded more towards what's trendy right now, or if they've kind of, like McDonald's, I feel like they've been the same brand for a long time and they've just made small tweaks in their logo and their branding colors maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, Christy Jo, I would definitely recommend you to anyone. We were able to work with you personally. Talk a little bit about the Connects branding and what you were able to do for us, which was a lot. So you can start wherever you want.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And I love that y'all were also for the Connect online, also are geared towards women, as am I. And so that was really fun part of it. And just to see the before and the after and to be kind of in the same consistency, I cannot wait for everyone to see once everything is launched, which I think
happens today. Saturday, May 2nd, we're official.
And then just the upcoming events, and which with Corona, I'm not real sure how that's going to work, but just everything that y'all have going on, to see that consistency and really just targeting it as a professional business, obviously, but having that fun little, the bright colors kind of mixed in with the professional black and white, those fun little neon colors, just, I love that part of it. And again, it's geared towards attracting female entrepreneurs, and I'm so excited for y'all.
You did a fantastic job. You have a free group. If people are out there and want to just get in touch with you, and by the way, I do want to make sure I mention that I found Christy Jo on Instagram. We were following one another just through the Connect, and then we followed each other on my Natalie's network, and I followed her as well on that separate account. And one day I just reached out to her and I'm like, hi. And the rest is history. She's also now a member of the Connect. But how can people reach out to you? You have a free group. If people want to just get to know you, maybe work with you or hire you to do some work for them, what's a good way to reach you and your group?
So my Instagram is Christy Jo Lightfoot, and my free Facebook group, which I talk about branding, marketing, all the things business, is facebook.com/groups/Success Society Lounge.
Good.
Christy Jo, thank you so much for being our guest today. You are fantastic. Your work is beautiful and the website looks amazing. So great job. And we just want to thank you so much for being here today and for helping everyone look better. So thank you. Thank you so much.
It was such an honor and pleasure to get to be on here, but also help you with your branding as well.
Thank you, Christy Jo. You look so pretty today, by the way. Make it a fantastic Saturday.
Thank you.
Well, ladies, when we return, we are going to talk about songs. What is your quarantine theme song? Think about that. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm coming for the top, hey. They don't know we going to the top, hey. Yeah, going to the I frequent these beats, back and forth different time earn my own. Like, oh yeah, word he rapping again. Little boy, start practicing it. Just like what I can craft for the pen. Took the throne, you can't have it again. Run the number like we calculated. To the top. Hey, top.
You don't have to be a celebrity to feel like one. Our top-of-the-line Russian hair extensions provide a more natural feel, faster blow-dry time, and a full weight line. Real MC hair extensions are available to all stylists, and all extensions are available the same day. Come in and feel the difference for yourself.
Well, welcome back. Such good information from Christy Jo Lightfoot. Make sure you are following her on Instagram and the social. All right, so we're talking about jamming out, and this is interesting because this was actually Christina Lee's topic, and Christina, I can just imagine you jamming all the way out at home all weekend long. What are you listening to, girl? What are you jamming out to?
Oh man, well, my kids actually, even though they're 9 and 12, actually have, you know, some idea of music of what's going on. And so I bought them a duet by Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah, and I don't even remember what it's called, but that one. And then that show I was talking about on the show last Saturday called Songland, it was the winning song was called Sway, and it's this really cool Latin beat, and they love it. So we've been playing a whole lot of Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton, and then this Sway song, who's by a real famous guy, but I've already forgotten his name.
Nobody but you.
Despacito song. You know that Despacito song?
Yes.
That guy. He does the Sway song too, and it's really good.
Right on, girl. I'm going to have to look it up. What about you two?
I don't know that I have one. Of course, I do love that song. It's called Nobody But You, just so you know. That's what it is. But I loved all the concerts.
Yes.
The artists are doing the concerts. The local bands are doing concerts. So I just have loved that.
Gone to these such concerts.
Well, some of them have been on TV. Some are on their Facebook. They do Facebook Lives.
Oh.
So we've been blessed to know some people. So like Linda Davis, she's Hillary Scott, Lady Antebellum's mom. Mm-hmm. And so they do like a family concert. So that has been fun, just seeing our friends. And it's awesome. I love what music is doing.
I love that.
Did you see the Garth Brooks concert?
Yes, with Trisha Yearwood. Yes.
Oh, that was amazing. I'm like, Garth and Trisha could jam out every night and I'd watch. I mean, it was like, really, they could do that every single night. That was pretty cool. I would say 80s songs have been playing a lot in our house. A lot of Journey.
Yeah.
Oh, Don't Stop Believing. That would be, if I had to pick a theme song for this time, I would say it's Don't Stop Believing. I also heard Styx, Too Much Time on My Hands this morning when I was running. I thought that was funny. Too much time on my hands. Yeah, sometimes that's how we're feeling right now.
How about you, Natalie? I saw you posting a bunch of old school music that I had no idea what it was.
Well, girl, 5 a.m. to like 8 a.m. is supposed to be my personal time. But for some reason on this particular day, one of my sons woke up and my daughter woke up and I'm like, okay, why is everyone coming in my office? But BET Her plays all old school R&B from like 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. So I was jamming out to old school Bobby Brown, Tevin Campbell, Positive K, like old school hip hop and R&B, which has been fantastic. And how hip hop has changed, because lately, with all of these dance challenges, I'm running around saying that I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet. And it's not good. I know, it's not good. There's a dance, and so me and Mina are practicing. You got to kind of do a little slap to the side of the hip. Uh-huh. Girl, I get out of the shower. My 2-year-old son comes out. He's like, I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet. This is the end of this. So I'm retiring from the dance songs with my children. I'm going to just try to do some of the challenges myself. So that's it on the music tip for me. What about books? Any good books?
I haven't read this week. I'm going to be honest. Listened to a lot of podcasts, but didn't read a thing. Except for my daily devotional. That would be it.
That's the best book you can read, right?
That's right. And Joyce Myers does a really good daily devotional.
I love it. Well, one book that comes to mind right now, if you have not read it, it's The Sun Stands Still. It is a book about, being in the middle of something, needing more time, and God making a way out of no way for you to get the time that you need to create the success that you want. And right now, it's literally like the sun is standing still with the pandemic and the quarantine. And I'm finding that so many people are just taking advantage of this time. And that's what I love about what can come out of all of this. People being able to just sit at home with their family, leveling up their mindset, their relationships with their husbands, their wives, their children. There's so much that you can do while the sun stands still. And just a good recommendation if you have a chance to check out that book.
Ooh,
and Krista, I love that you mentioned the community calendar. If we have anyone out there that would like to be a part of the show or be a guest on the show, or just send us some information about what you're doing right now and how we can help promote it, you can email us at contact@theconnectonline.com when you check out our new website. But before you do that, it's Saturday, it's the weekend, you need groceries. Krista, I just ordered 10 packs of paper towels, so I'm super excited to come pick them up. I'm imagining someone's just going to bring them right out to my car because you all offer that service. Talk about what you have.
Yeah, we have the Rig ID pick and pack. And first of all, thank you for ordering. That's wonderful news. And we actually are still doing some of those items that are running out in the stores. But I have to say the grocery stores are doing an amazing job of making sure that they're getting those items that we need. And I am starting to see the grocery stores fill up with eggs and milk and bread, which is wonderful. And as they do that, we will then transition out too as well. But in the meantime, we're still providing paper towels, toilet paper, flour is still hard to find in some of the stores, flour and rice and beans. So yes, we have all those items. All you do is go to rig-id.com and you can pick it out. We'll pack it and we'll bring it to your car. You text us when you get here. We'll just walk it right out. And then, of course, masks. Every type of mask possible is coming into our store daily, including FR masks. Hey, those look so good on you, ladies. So we definitely want to be a provider of safety wear for everyone. We were doing that before the pandemic as far as in the oil field, and we want to continue to do that during and after. So if there is something that you need, come in and see us or go to our website. So thanks for mentioning that. I appreciate it.
Girl, why was I laughing all week? Because I was loading the dishwasher and suddenly it hit me. When I tossed to Krista last week, I said, pack and play.
Yes, you did.
That's how you know I have a whole bunch of kids. Because I'm like,
that's
Krista,
okay.
to pack and play.
I understood what you meant. I know mom lingo. I knew the pack and play. I had one for years. So
I wanted to tell you that I laughed about that later. Good grief. Well, we love it, Krista. Keep it coming. And I love how you just found ways to transition. The Cargyle Charitable Foundation is still running its deal. So if you want to contribute in helping raise additional funds for the West Texas Food Bank, send some cash over. You can head to their website. And if you want to add your hashtag, it's Cargyle Match WTXFB. If you want to help raise $50K more. So we're so much to do this month and just so much to look forward to in May. We are seeing the state of Texas slowly reopen. 25% capacity is what's allowed. So you make it a great Saturday, right?
yes. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.